Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We are having a look at Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for your May 2024 money and career. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming out here, you guys. So we are in a period of change, transformation, growth, endings, new beginnings, and hopefully some little more of a pleasant energy coming in here for us in the month of May. April has been a little bit of a doozy, but if you are watching this reading right when I post it, we've got a full moon in your sign coming up right now. So we are either just right at the energy or just a few days after it. So this can be where you're looking at making some significant change, cleansing and purging things out of your life, bad habits, patterns, behaviors. Perhaps there's things that are coming out into the open that need to be addressed, and it's a great time to deal with things, right? But a lot of you are looking for some better times and more prosperous times ahead, and we certainly do have that potential as we head into May. So May, excuse me, we've got a number of really good things going on, and the energy is a lot more pleasant and abundant. Okay, we're making it through April here, guys. Okay, well, on the 25th of April, we've got Mercury going direct in the sign of Aries. It'll be in shadow still until the 13th of May. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The first couple weeks of May still kind of act like Mercury is in retrograde a little bit, granted alleviating some pressure. April 29th can be really beneficial. We got Venus entering the sign of Taurus. So we are in Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So this is like Venus coming into her own sign. Very comfortable energy. This gives creation. This gives new beginnings, expansion, growth. Really good for love, money, finances, business, partnerships, and to find the resources that you are looking for, that you need to make some changes or to buy the things that you want to buy. We have a couple of important lunations in the month of May. New moon in the sign of Taurus at 18 degrees. Certainly a wonderful time to set some intentions to manifest money and prosperity, resources, places to live, jobs, all of that kind of stuff into your life, things that you can touch and feel, things in your material world. May 23rd, we've got a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. This is occurring at 2 degrees. 2 degrees is a Taurus degree, and it's a financial sign. So this is a really good thing. And some of you could have something coming to fruition in the month of May, perhaps around that full moon, or maybe even before, even a little bit after. But this full moon, it is Sagittarius, so it's bringing freedom, adventures. You might be finding that you need to take a leap of faith and get out of your comfort zone with this particular energy. But it is layered with positive vibes of Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune. So this is like you have the resources that you need, the opportunities that you need to expand, to grow, to follow your goals and your dreams, and you might even have a little bit of luck on your side. So this can be really wonderful for you. We also do have, mark it on your calendar, May 18th. Sun is conjunct Jupiter in the sign of Taurus, so this can be really wonderful things. The sun brings abundance, creativity, success, whole bunch of happy energy coming in there with that. Also gives us the energy that we need to do something, right? To put the wheels in motion. Jupiter, good luck, good fortune, expansion, all that kind of wonderful stuff. And in Taurus, money. So we also have Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. Could be some financial freedom, new beginnings that put you on the right track to retire early or even on time. So this can bring us some wonderful opportunities opening up. But again, we're encouraged to try something new, try something different, get off the beaten path, and perhaps even get out of our comfort zone. So we're starting out with the milk and honey. Love this card. This speaks to abundance and prosperity blossoming in your life. In the land of milk and honey, we want for nothing. You have the resources that you need at your disposal. You might need to get a little creative, but they're there. Okay, doors are opening for you. Things are coming to fruition for you. So this is a wonderful energy. Unlimited potential, unlimited opportunities. Boom. First card out of the deck for you guys, Scorpio. We also have blessed coming here as well. Number one, as always, count your blessings, right? Give thanks, give gratitude for all of the things that you have in your life and everything still manifesting today. All right. When we do that, we get more things to be thankful for, but you could also be showered with blessings. I mean, these are two of the best cards out of this particular deck, and they're landing right in your reading. So you could just be finding that, your version of luck is being in the right place at the right time. Your version of luck and blessings is letting something go, right? Is saying no to something, closing your own chapter, closing your own door, because there's something better on the horizon for you. There's things manifesting for you. There's opportunities opening for you, but you might have to make some very important decisions here as well. Okay. The blessed card is card number 22. 22 is master builder number, right? Reminding you that you have all of the wisdom, knowledge, skills, and experience that you need to make the right decisions for yourself. So if you feel like you're at a crossroads, okay, and you're not sure where to go, you're not sure what to do, or you're not sure if the timing is right, or you're not sure if this is the right opportunity, take that step back and connect within, right? Your intuition is going to be what is guiding you, not necessarily logical ways of thinking. And our intuition will never lead us astray. It will always, put us exactly where we're meant to be, should we choose to follow it, and should we choose to recognize it, right? Because sometimes we know we've got that gut instinct, and then we overthink, we overanalyze, we try and make logical sense out of our intuition, and that doesn't always work well, because our intuition often defies logic, right? So if we follow the logical path, but it feels difficult and strained, and it's like, why it shouldn't have to be this hard, but yet our intuition, we can lead us down a garden path. We don't know where it's going. It might be strange, and it might be something that we never even thought of, right? And it's like, this is weird, but I feel that this is right. I feel that everything is falling into place. I'm feeling like I belong, like the pieces are fitting, right? That can certainly be an indication that's the right opportunity for you. So you might be at a crossroads, you might have multiple opportunities for change, and you might need to make some very important decisions. So trust yourself and trust that you are showered with blessings. We have clean it up. And the clean it up card is in the reverse. Okay, this card 21. So it can indicate the end of a cycle, the end of something, or something that needs to go. Okay, we're getting it out. We're sweeping away the cobwebs, and we're cleaning up our life. Now, this is in the reverse. So in this particular deck, this is in the protection position. And when we get it here, this is reminding you to focus on you. All right. There's things that you want to do, things you want to achieve, maybe things you want to change, or maybe even things you need to let go of. Where is your focus right now? Because this can show that for some of you, you are focusing too much on what other people have, other people's goals and dreams and desires, and you're not putting yourself first. Now, of course, in our twisted world that we're in, we're taught that, following your own goals and dreams is, you should be helping other people and, all this kind of stuff, especially if you're married or you've got kids, things like that. It's like their dreams and goals and wishes come first. Well, they don't have to, right? There's a lot of people that achieve what they want by finding a balance between their wants, needs, and goals and helping others achieve theirs. Is not an easy task, but it can certainly be done. So that's number one. Okay, where are you sacrificing your wishes, hopes, goals, and dreams for other people, right? There is a healthy balance there somewhere. It's up to you to find it. Okay, this is also a reminder that other people's goals and accomplishments are their goals and accomplishments. They're on a different path than you. They're on a different trajectory than you. Stay in your own lane. Focus on you. Don't compare yourself to other people. We do so much of that these days, and certainly social media has not helped our cause, right? And it's such a dangerous territory to go in when, we see a picture on Instagram or Facebook, and then we start comparing our life to what we see visually. What you don't see behind the scenes is that to get that perfect Instagram photo, someone had to take about 100 of them, and now they're totally stressed out and drained, and they're actually not happy because it's all an illusion. Right? Some of these influencers, so-called influencers, I hate that word, but anyways, these so-called influencers that are out there, it's smoke and mirrors, right? Like, it's not real, right? Even your neighbor might pull up one day in a brand new shiny car, And they're like, oh yeah, I'm doing really well for myself. I just got this, blah, 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 blah. But what you might not see behind that illusion is the monumental debt that that person went in to buy that luxurious car, right? You just don't know, okay? So in your path to success, your path to, really doing what you want or achieving your greatness, whatever that looks like to you, is to stay in your own lane, is to focus on you, right? And don't always trust everything that you see. Big message there. We have the Four of Pentacles. This fire-breathing dragon has shown up a few times in these readings so far. A little bit of discernment is necessary in regards to your money, the difference between wants and needs, but it's also a little bit of a heads up for you there not to be too protective or closed off. Okay, we want to be in the flow. Look at all this wonderful magic that's coming in here for you. We want you to be in the flow. We want you to be open and receptive. Because there's some wonderful things coming in. We've got the Four of Wands coming in here as well. Stability, security, strong roots, strong foundation, a good solid energy of celebration, of success, abundance flows with the Four of Wands, but it can also be a focus on your wishes and your goals and your dreams, because this is known as the 1111 card as well. All right, so what do you want to start new? What new heights do you want to see yourself attaining? Anything is possible now. We have the Two of Swords in reverse here for you. Okay, so there could be two twos and twos, right? So twos are very important. And this is very much in alignment with the clean it up message. Because the Two of Swords in reverse can represent that you're distracted, you're confused, you're spending too much time looking external, you can't make up your mind, right? You're not paying attention to your goals and dreams. So it's very much a little bit of a heads up here for you guys, okay? Stay in your own lane, focus on the good things, focus on what you want to build, what you want to create. Don't look at somewhere else, don't look at other people, right? Because that's not necessarily going to help you. Also, this is a message here that you do need to bring yourself back a little bit, okay, and spend a little bit of time with yourself. Turn yourself inwards a little bit. What do I want? Where do I see myself going? What makes me happy? Where do I need balance in my life a little bit, right? What works? Make some decisions for the future, some planning, but to do that, we do need to take a bit of a step back. But two fours coming out here. Fours represent stability and security, planting a good, strong, solid foundation, planting roots. And the two fours coming out show a little bit more stability and security coming in here for you in the month of May. Also a little bit more abundance and a reason to celebrate coming in your way here as well. Now, some of you could be taking your career or your money to new heights. The Four of Wands can be quite often where we level up. And so you could be experiencing some financial growth. You could be getting a promotion at work. You could also, for some of you here, because it is known as a higher level of commitment, halfway to marriage card, right? So you could be halfway to achieving your goals and dreams, or you could have a personal relationship that is having an impact on your finances. Okay. And especially if you're getting married, getting engaged, moving in with a significant other, that kind of thing, moving in with a roommate even as well. This can bring you a little bit more stability and security in your finances, in your bank account, and that's a good thing. But we do have the Four of Pentacles here, and so our fire-breathing dragon is protecting his treasure or her treasure, depending on how you view dragons. And in this energy, this is just a little bit of a heads up that we want to be open and receptive, okay? Because this is known as the miser card sometimes. We're holding on to our money. We're holding on to the things that we value, okay? And we can take that a few different ways. We can say, okay, we're a miser. We're not going to spend any money. We're going to squirrel all of our money away. Unfortunately, what that does energetically is it restricts the flow of energy. We have to spend some money to get money back. It's a circulatory energy. It's one of the laws of the universe. The laws of giving and receiving, right? What we put out, we get back multiplied. And so we don't want to hold on too tight to our money. We don't want to waste it and, blow it all on something, absolutely frivolous, and then we regret it later. We don't want to do that. Although every once in a while, maybe that's a little bit fun. But, but we do want to allow the energy to flow. So every once in a while, buy yourself the nice thing. Every once in a while, treat yourself to something that makes you feel good or makes you feel a little bit sensual or luxurious in its energy, right? So maybe you buy yourself that piece of chocolate, right? Or that expensive chocolate bar or that nice cut of steak, right? That kind of thing. You don't need to treat yourself or blow a big wad of cash to get that money flowing back to you, right? But we want to do that. We want to get things flowing. So when we hold on too tight, we do run the risk of blocking the flow of energy. A heads up there for you guys, okay? But this is an energy of discernment with your money as well, okay? Knowing the difference between wants and needs, spending your money wisely, right? Not wasting your money, maybe putting a little bit away for the future, but also spending it where you do need to and, have a little bit of fun once in a while, right? Because when we spend our money on fun things, we get more fun things, right? So it's a really great thing. But the Four of Pentacles shows you've gotten yourself to a really good place. Now, you're trusting in the universe that there's more abundance to be had. It's like, okay, I've got myself to the 4. I really want the 10. I'll be happy with the 9, right? But I really want the 10. And so in the 4, it's like, okay, I'm not quite there, but I know that there's more out there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic. So in this energy, right, remember to be a little bit more open to some possibilities that lay ahead. Now, with the 4 of Wands here, of course, you could be focused on your wishes and your goals, but you could also have something coming to fruition for you in the month ahead. Those doors of opportunity are opening for you to make more money, to experience more wealth, and then maybe you can loosen those purse strings a little bit with that 4 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. Well, we'll take that 9, won't we? Okay, the 9 of Cups, this beautiful energy. This has come out a number of times in these readings, and I love it, right? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This is exactly where we want to be, my friends. The 9 of Cups shows getting what you want. Focusing what you want, getting what you want, and knowing that you can get whatever it is that you set out to get. The 9 of Cups is our wishes and our goals coming true, right? It's like rub the genie's lamp and poof, there you go. But it belies the fact that you've been through some stuff, right? The 9 of Cups, everything looks bright and shiny. Everything looks happy. We look like we're fulfilled and we're quite pleased with ourselves, right? What we don't see behind the scenes is all of the pain, the turmoil, the struggle, the ups and downs, the worries, the anxieties that it has taken that we've overcome to get ourselves to where we are today, right? So celebrate your successes. But some of you do have something coming to fruition this month for you, and this is something that's going to open up your money, open up your finances, open up your future in a really positive way. More success, more abundance in your life, okay? And some of you are just setting your intentions and you're focusing on your abundance, on your wishes, and you know that you can make it happen, and you're trusting in the universe here with that energy as well. We've got Hierophant showing up right in the middle of your reading, right in the heart of your reading. Boom, right there, Taurus energy, and we're right in the middle of Taurus season. And we've got the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10 of Swords is right beneath that 2 of Swords in reverse, which is right beneath Clean It Up. Wow. Okay, that is telling quite the story. Okay, we'll come back to the Hierophant in a second. But the 10 of Swords is about an ending, a difficult decision that you might need to make, a letting go of something or saying no. Okay, we can't say yes to everything. All right, we do sometimes need to change direction. We need to change our mind, and we do need to put our foot down sometimes. And this causes us a little bit of grief, of pain, right? It's not always easy to say no, or it's not always easy to start something new and leave something behind. So the 10 of Swords energy that's here can show that you're at the end of a difficult cycle. Okay, it's caused you some grief, some pain, but you've worked through it. You've never given up, and you're ready for something better. You're ready for a better tomorrow. You're ready for some relief, and it is right here on the horizon. It's always the darkest just before the dawn, right? And in this energy, it can be some darker energy, but you're coming out of it. But you may need to make a very challenging decision, and this can cause you untold amount of grief to do this, right? And whether it's leaving something behind because you just know there's something better there for you. This can also be letting go of, looking at other people, right? It's hard to stay in your own lane. It's hard to say no to other people when you really do want to help them, right? But it's time for you, right? It's time to focus on you. So that can really cause you a lot of challenges in this energy. So the 10 of Swords, difficult card, right? But the Hierophant here is bringing in some wonderful energy, okay? It's bringing in the resources that you need. It's bringing in the help that you need. But it's also here of you ascending to higher ranks. It's a higher level of commitment. I mean, some of you, yeah, it is the marriage card. Let's just face it, okay? We got the Four of Wands, can be engagement. The Hierophant can be marriage card, the Nine of Cups, everything that you want, right? And, so yeah, some of you could have a personal relationship that is very much impacting your finances, probably in a very positive way by the looks of it. All right. But with the Hierophant, we are taking something to the next level, or we're applying the lessons, the wisdom that we've learned to make some change, make some positive changes in our lives, and to do something maybe a little bit differently. Now, the Hierophant also is about faith and your belief systems, right? Or your belief in yourself. So this is right in the middle. Have faith that your dreams can come true. Believe in yourself that if you need to turn something down or say no or put up boundaries, even that you're doing the right thing for you right here, right now. The Hierophant also shows that there's certain things that are important to you, certain things that have built up and that have created the foundation. Because the Four of Pentacles over here can represent your values, your core values, how you value money, how you value yourself, your belief systems around money, right? The things that are very important to you. We're not all in everything for the money. Sometimes we want happiness too. Nine of Cups, happy, right? So in the Hierophant energy, you could be looking at how you do things or what you believe in, and the makeup of you and the foundation, and where things have come from. Now, in the Hierophant, sometimes we do recognize that we do need to stick with tradition, right? We do need to, there's no need necessarily to forge new paths or anything like that. Just follow in the footsteps of what has made other people successful. And sometimes that's really important, especially in the business world, in your career path, or in your financial world as well. What has worked for others can probably work for you too. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel every single time. And, you might be like, but I'm a trailblazer, and I'm this, and I'm unique. Well, yeah, you might be, but why fix it if it ain't broken, right? So, but then on the alternate side of the coin, you can be saying the old ways in my situation aren't working for me anymore. I need something new, something better, but there's certain aspects maybe of the traditional ways of doing things and the paths that have been forged before you. There's certain aspects of that work, but certain parts of that don't work anymore. So you might be in this energy looking how to break free out of something that might be a little bit stifling or outdated for you, work in the new, right? To kind of reinvent something in a positive way, a blend of the old and the new, a blend of tradition and, new wave thinking kind of thing, right? And this can really work for you in a really positive way, right? So all your situations are a little bit different, but this does have to do with your values and your belief systems, right? And the traditions that we do follow. So you got to think, are they working for you? No, then time for a change. Right? And the Hierophant is a card 5, right? So sometimes we grapple with our belief systems. We grapple with our structure and our order of doing things, right? And sometimes we need to shake things up a little bit, right? There's nothing wrong with that every once in a while. But this can be about being committed to your journey of prosperity and success, knowing what you want and being willing to get it. You've got a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You may also be looking for some guidance there with that Hierophant card as well. But this is Taurus season that we are in the full swing. We come out of Taurus season on the 19th, I think it is, of May. So the majority of May we are in Taurus season. And, so this is really about your money, your resources, your career path, the things that you value, the things that you own, the things you possess. Some of you could be buying some new things, or maybe you're saving up for something that you really want. And this might be the month where you are, maybe that 10 of Swords, is you grappling with the decision that, I spent all this time spending, putting this money away in my savings to get what I had my heart set on, and now it's like, oh my God, I got to part with my money now, but it can bring you something wonderful, right? So sometimes that's just like, oh, we're watching our money drain from our bank account, but it's because we've saved and been disciplined and all that kind of stuff, right? So that can be a little bit of a double-edged sword. But we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming in here for you guys as well. Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, there you go. Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Hallelujah. All right, look at that energy. That is awesome. So the Seven of Pentacles can be a time of harvest for you, okay? Things coming to fruition for you, things you've waited for a long time, okay? Long-term investments, things like that. The Seven of Pentacles is also a card of assessment and strategy. You're looking at your situation. You're assessing things in your world, right? Your bank account, your career path, your savings, your investments, right? Am I where I want to be? Is there room for growth in my current situation, or is it time for change, right? Is it time to cash out and try something different? Is it time to apply a different strategy to get better results? Whatever it is, right, you might be grappling with this decision. We do have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can represent some conflict, some challenges there in that energy about taking action. It's like, ugh, back and forth, like a tug of war, right? But I feel ultimately with the Ten of Pentacles, whatever your decision is, you make the right one. Okay, whether it's staying where you are, whether it's making some changes, okay, or trying something completely new, cashing out for something a little bit better, whatever it happens to be, you're making the right decision. That Ten of Pentacles, happy home, happy family, stability, security. It can also be that something is coming to you because it is a card of inheritance as well. So some of you could actually have a really surprise, right? Because the blessed card up there can be something unexpected, something that is completely out of the blue. So there could be something there that comes in. Yeah, maybe something that comes in out of a time of difficulty and grief, right? Inheritance. I mean, hopefully it's a living inheritance for you, but it might not be, right? So, but it can actually set you up pretty good for the future, right? Maybe carrying a little bit of, I should be really happy, but I don't want to shout from the rooftops because, someone's maybe willed something to me, right? So anyway, but whatever your situation is, you got some good vibes going on there. Abundance, success, money flows to you with that particular card. But sometimes we need to compete for what we want. The Five of Wands, right? So we do need to compete for what we want. We do get that every once in a while when you're throwing yourself out there in the job market. All right, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and go for it, okay? Go for the gold. Five of Wands can also bring in a little bit of drama. So if there is like some inheritances or something at play within your family unit, there could be a little bit of conflict or discord within your family unit about that. Sometimes there's jealousy or sibling rivalries, things like that can come up. But I feel like you'll resolve them because there is this very stable energy that is coming out here as well. Okay, so I think you resolve things, right? People might just be resigned to, their fates, right? It's like, well, something's written in a will and there's no contesting that, right? But it might cause a little bit of a challenge there within your family, if that is you, especially if there's siblings. Usually it's siblings. A lot of time it's siblings. It could be aunts and uncles too. All right, just be a little bit aware of that. But the Five of Wands can be a lot of action, a lot of activity. It can be that, hey, there's something that is aligning for you, something that you've been working hard towards, something you've trained for, because the Five of Wands can be physical activity, and it can be one of training, right? Practicing for something. So you could be getting something that you have trained hard for and that you've worked hard for, right? And now is the time to reap your rewards, to celebrate your success and where you are. But you do have two fives, right? You have two fours, two fives, okay? Fours, stability, security, work, home, career, right? And fives, difficulties and challenges, but also exciting opportunities for change, all right? And there could be a little bit of excitement there with that Five of Wands. So we're going to grab a few angel answers cards here. So you've got a burning question, something that you want to ask the angels. 3 cards out here for you. Okay, so choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. We'll also read them as a spread if it makes sense. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. We're going to start with card number 1. We have opportunity. Look at that. Showered with abundance, showered with opportunities, doors opening for you, unlimited possibilities ahead. All right. So welcome the opportunities that are around you. Sometimes they're not right in front of our face. Sometimes we need to take action and find them, but seek and ye shall find. We also have a year from now coming in for you guys. Okay. Now, for some of you, this can represent like, oh my God, that's a really long way away. Think about how fast a year passes, okay? So this can be any time between now and a year from now. There's big changes ahead, big opportunities opening up for you. Some things do take time, right? But it can be something coming to fruition for you as well, or some sort of significant event, all right? So if you're looking for the timing of something, okay, a year from now is a year from now, between now and then. Very significant time. And of course, we have had just the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and that's like a 13, 14-year cycle, depending on retrogrades. But it's most prevalent in the first year. So something can really be shifting for you in a wonderful way. And we have meditation brings answers. Okay, and we already said that with the clean it up energy, with the Two of Swords in reverse energy, is that you might need to take a step back and spend some time with yourself to gain clarity, to gain insights, to refocus on yourself, on your wants, your needs, your goals, how to make some changes in your life, how to make something better. And so meditation will bring some answers that you seek. What does this all mean for me? What doors are opening for me? What blessings are headed my way, right? So meditation can really help us connect with our energy, recenter, refocus, regroup, refresh, renew, all these wonderful things that can bring clarity and insight to us as well without even trying. So very important for you. Also in times of stress, okay, meditation, you can connect and meditate in as little as like 15 seconds, right? Just take a few deep breaths in, take a big deep breath in, hold it for a second, deep breath out. Do that like 3 times and you've already shifted your energy. Doesn't have to be hours in a lotus position, okay? So as little or as long as you want with meditation, it just resets your energy. But I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If you did enjoy your reading, please take a moment and press that thumbs up button there for me. Give me the thumbs up. It's free for you. It does let me know you resonate with the reading, which is most important for me. It's why I do this. It's certainly not for any money. Believe me, it doesn't pay much. I think I make like 50 cents an hour by the time I'm done all of this stuff, but that's not the purpose for me doing it, right? So it does let me know you resonate with the reading. But it also does let YouTube know that you enjoy your reading as well, and then it shares it with more people. If you do enjoy my content, you want to see more of it, press that notification bell. You'll be subscribed to the channel, and you'll always get, in theory, notified whenever I put up a new reading. It's almost every single day because I do dailies on here as well. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, happy, prosperous, abundant, magical May ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.